And I can only imagine what it will be like when I walk by your side. And I can only imagine what my eyes will see when your face is before me. And I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. And I can only imagine. And I can only imagine when that day comes and I find myself standing in the sun. And I can only imagine when all I will do is forever, forever worship you. And I can only imagine, yeah. And I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. And I can only imagine. And surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in awe of you be still? Or will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Yeah. And I can only imagine. Yeah. And I can only imagine. Yeah. And I can only imagine. And I can only imagine. Yeah. And I can only imagine. And I can only imagine when all I will do is forever, forever worship you. And I can only imagine.
Good afternoon. I learned fairly early in life that my mother loved the idea, the concept of a family. She knew about the importance of being a part of a family, and she was adamant about being included in the family. When I was 10, 11 years old, my father's father had just gotten divorced from his second wife, and he had nowhere to live. He called Dad and asked could he come live with us. Dad never made a big decision without asking and talking to Mom first. This was no exception. My mother told my dad, get him here as soon as possible. From the minute he unpacked his bags at our house, he was a member of the family. Dad built 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a den in the basement for Pawpaw. Well, not just for Pawpaw, I got the second bedroom. Pawpaw and I grew very, very close. He taught me and Carrie and Carol how to play cards. Now, Carrie talked about Mom being a card shark. Carol was an ace poker player when she was 7. Pawpaw lived with us for 3 years or so until he had a stroke and had to spend the remainder of his time in an assisted care center. Most times, an elderly father goes to live with his daughter. In this instance, he went to live with his daughter-in-law. Dad's always said he thought Mom loved Pawpaw more than he did. Later, when Carol and Rusty got married, Mom did not accept Rusty as a son-in-law. She adopted him as her 3rd son. When Terry and I got married, she became her 2nd daughter. And the same thing happened when Carrie and Cindy got married. Cindy became her 3rd daughter. My mother, in Mom's eyes, you were a part of this family, whether you wanted to be or not. In 2008, Casey and Zach got married. Mom adopted Zach as her grandson, not just the Auburn fan who married her granddaughter. Joey married Bailey in 2010, and Bailey became my mother's final granddaughter adoption. Just as a side note, if Mom was ever out shopping, and those of you who know her know she did that a lot. She was at Steinmart, Walmart, Kohl's, wherever she was, and she saw something on the racks that she thought would look good on you, or she thought you would like it. She bought it. And you can rest assured she didn't pay full price. She had so many coupons, half the time I think they paid her money to take the soap. But the next time you got together, she'd give it to you. And more times than not, it did look good on you, and you liked it. She had a very uncanny knack for that. I remember growing up, music was central in our family, in our house. The music was playing all the time. Dad had Billy Vaughn and the Nashville Brass, and we sang at church, we'd sing in the car, we'd sing on vacation, silly songs, pop songs, church songs, but music was most important. Mother first heard 10,000 Reasons, a brand new song, in May or June of last year when I pulled it up for her and Dad on YouTube. I'd often play new songs for them to see what kind of reaction we'd get from the Golden Crew. From the first time she heard this song, it immediately went onto her favorite song list. We first sang the song at Legacy on June the 24th. We were still meeting at Bedford School at that time. When we had our inaugural service here in this building on July the 8th, the doxology was the first song we sang. 10,000 Reasons was the second song. Mom said this was one of the only songs that ever made her want to raise her hands in praise. I would really appreciate it if y'all would sing it with me. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship his holy